We are inside the 24K gold factory, witnessing how mining ore is refined.
From a secured vault, the pure gold is seamlessly transformed into stunning, high. The culmination of a rigorous process, resulting in the purest 20. The autonomous drilling rig precisely aligns the tungsten carbide tip before boring deep into the rock face. With the holes bored, the drill pulls back, and the specialized team move to carefully place the precise
To extract the gold, the first step is a carefully controlled detonation, fracturing the ore deep within the rock face. As the dust settles from the blast, the fractured gold-bearing quartz is finally revealed, ready for collection.
Once the blast zone is cleared, the heavy machinery moves in to transport the raw gold ore for processing. The heavy machinery scoops the raw ore. These rock fragments, containing flecks of gold, are then loaded for transfer to the processing plant. The excavation is complete, and the massive loader deposits the raw gold ore into the autonomous haul truck for transport.
With the security checks complete, the valuable cargo begins its journey out of the facility towards long-distance transport.
These massive trucks carry the raw gold ore, the first stage in the complex refining process. At the automated unloading station, positioning sensors utilize laser guidance to align the trucks precisely over the hoppers. The process begins as massive dump trucks deliver the raw gold ore to the primary crushers. The first step in refining is the jaw crusher. As the conveyor feeds the ore, the machine begins to break it down.
The ore is fed into the jaw crusher, where massive steel plates compress the fragments until they fracture, preparing them for the next stage of refinement.
The crushed ore cascades from the primary crusher onto the conveyor belt, ready for the next stage of refinement.
Following the cone crushing, this vibrating screen separates the oversized fragments, which are then diverted for recirculation to be crushed again. After initial crushing, the ore is sorted by size. This stabilized material is now ready for the grinding stage.
The crushed ore cascades forcefully into the sealed transfer chute, marking the transition from crushing to the grinding stage. Inside the ball mill, massive steel balls grind the ore into a fine powder, preparing it for the next stage of refinement. Inside the ball mill, massive steel spheres continuously crush the raw ore, reducing the material to a...
The grinding process is now complete, and the ore exits the mill as a fine slurry, ready for the next stage. Once the material is confirmed, it is redirected for chemical processing, the crucial next step in isolating the gold.
The sensors convert optimal chemical bonding as the gold particles cluster together. The slurry is now ready for separation. Once bonding is confirmed, automated valves open, guiding the gold-rich slurry into the gravity separation stage.
As the material undergoes gravity separation, the dense gold concentrate is separated from the lighter tailings.
The gold-rich concentrate is pumped through these sealed stainless steel pipes toward the thickening tanks.
Here we see a concentrate transfer. The thickening tank slowly rotates, allowing the dense gold solids to settle before the excess liquid is removed.
After liquid separation, the dense concentrate exits the tank under high pressure, ready for the next stage. Here we see the hydraulic press engaging, expelling the liquid, and forming the filter cake. The filtration cycle is now complete, ensuring all moisture is removed. The dry gold concentrate is ready for discharge.
The conveyor transports the heavy cake into the thermal dryer, where the intense heat immediately creates steam as the drying process begins. The drying cycle is complete, and the gold concentrate is now being transferred to the smelting preparation area. The robotic feeder precisely measures the dried gold concentrate before it is loaded into the refractory crucibles for the smelting process.
Once filled, the crucibles are automatically moved to the furnace, where the intense heat begins the smelting process. As the gold melts, the denser, purer metal sinks, pushing the lighter impurities to the surface to form the slag layer. With the impurities removed, the molten gold settles in the crucible, ready for transfer and final purification.
The intensely hot, molten gold is poured into the refining channel, where it begins the final stage of electrolytic purification.
As the impurities migrate away, pure 24-karat gold begins to deposit onto the cathode plates.
The automated system lifts the refined gold cathodes from the cell, completing the deposition stage. They are now ready for final purity verification. Refining is now complete. The ultra-pure cathodes are precisely aligned on the automated tray, ready for the final melt.
As the temperature rises, the gold transitions from solid ore towards a molten state, a critical step in the refinement process.
The servo-driven crucible tilts, locking into perfect alignment above the graphite channel. The stabilized molten is.
The molten gold, now purified to 24 carats, flows smoothly into the transfer channel.
Inside the 24K gold factory, how mining ore is refined into gold bars.
The gold bars are now submerged in the ultrasonic cleaning bath, where high-frequency sound waves create millions of.
The bars now move through the drying tunnel, where forced hot air removes the last traces of moisture. The dry bars are moved by a precision robotic scale. The weight is recorded, ensuring purity before the final marking stage.
Once the purity is marked, a high-powered laser etches the unique serial number and logo onto the bar.
Inside the 24K gold factory, how mining ore is refined into gold bars. With storage complete, the multi-ton vault door slides shut and the laser grid activates, securing the precious metal. Once refined, the gold is secured in this state-of-the-art vault. The laser grids activate.
From raw ore to this finished 24-carat ring, the process demands absolute precision, resulting in unparalleled purity and shine.
Once the gold has cooled sufficiently, a robotic arm precisely removes the solidified ring from the graphite mold.
The molten gold, heated to over 1,000 degrees Celsius, is carefully poured into the specialized chain link molds.
Inside the polishing drum, the gold chain tumbles with thousands of tiny steel bearings.
Here, the hydraulic press stamps the design directly into the 24-karat gold blank, finalizing the coin's intricate details. Now, the highly anticipated pour. The 24-karat gold flows smoothly into the graphite mold, taking the shape of a new bracelet.
This content is original and has not been copied or reused from any competitor's material. This video is intended for informational and educational purposes only. The script of this video has been carefully created with the assistance of ChatGPT, and the video has been